Hey, Bridget, where are you going?
I'm gonna go hang out with all of my friends. I'm Bridget, and I'm here with all of my friend Frankie.
Hey guys.
Hello, hello. That's like Lisa Kudrow in The Comeback. Have you ever seen that? You need to watch
No, I
that if you
need to
haven't.
watch
Oh,
it.
Jesus.
I know.
So amazing. How was your week? What'd you do?
Oh, my sister had a baby.
Whoa, that's huge. What is it, number
Yeah.
4?
Yeah, number four. And
A boy?
they have three boys, and it was like a surprise gender reveal was the actual birth. We were secretly hoping it was going to be a girl.
Well, that's no
But
secret.
it was a beautiful, healthy.
What a disappointment for everybody, I'm sure. 4 boys, that's actually like,
Yeah, even
hey,
like
at
the
least
five
like
year
that's
old.
4 boys that are being raised by lesbians.
Yeah. So only good things can come from that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good. We need more men like that who are raised by
Yes.
lesbians.
With two mums.
And the odds, at
Totally.
least one of them's got to be gay.
I know. I know. Well, in my family, two-thirds of the
Exactly.
siblings. So maybe three of them
Yeah.
are gay.
Time
Fingers
will tell.
crossed.
Yeah.
How was your week?
It was good.
Been busy?
Yeah, jam-packed, but good. And I've got fruitcake tomorrow. Well, it'll have already happened when this comes out. But this weekend I have fruitcake and I have my comedy show. And all week I've been working on this music video and song that I'm making, an original song. So call me a musician. Actually don't,
And can
because
you
it's too much
reveal
pressure.
anything to anyone?
I mean, it's just like a comedy song, so come to my show sometime and maybe you'll get to hear it. Or maybe I'll release it if there's enough people begging to hear it. It's all
Well, I
about the
think you should
demand.
release it because it's so catchy. Like,
Thank you.
I'll definitely
Thank you
be
so much.
listening to it on the radio.
Yeah, it'll be on the top charts, topping the charts in no time.
But also, how do you listen to the radio these days?
Yeah, I guess in your car. I don't know where else you can really catch the radio.
No,
I
but you know what
guess
I
on a radio. Yeah, I
I
don't have
don't
one.
have a radio in my car though.
Oh, that doesn't sound right. Are you
I don't know
sure?
whether you
Pretty sure they come
noticed.
with the car. Pretty
I
sure
don't
every
know if you
single
know
car
this
has
about
one.
me, but like, do you know that I have a Tesla?
Frankie, when did you get that? Get rid of it.
God, I don't think you know that about me.
I didn't know that. Okay, episode over. Bye, guys. What are you doing with that? I'm gonna have to cut this.
What do you mean?
Goes against everything I believe in. Why do you
I'm not
have
going to
one?
get rid of it. It was before he was.
He's always
It
been
was.
evil. All
He
right.
doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't own most of the company anymore. Anyway, they got rid of him as the CEO.
I did see a brand new Tesla driving through the neighborhood with one of those temporary license plates, and it already had a bumper sticker that said anti-Elon Tesla Club. And I'm like, you don't get to put that on your car if you just bought that now.
He's. It's not really supporting him though.
In what way?
Because
It's
he
his
doesn't own most
company.
of the company. No, it's not his
Uh,
company anymore.
okay. Well, next.
Okay. Oh my God. I can't believe you didn't know that about me. Anyway, okay. What's on the docket? Oh, I was going to tell you this before
Yes.
we did the pod, but I wanted to look up moral dilemmas on like Reddit
Oh, to talk
and go
about today,
through
but
them.
then you
Yeah.
didn't look them
But
up. Shoot. So, guess we don't have anything to talk about. I've been feeling like really good, and I think it's because I'm like going out and seeing art instead of just staying home and watching Love Island all the time. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm doing that too, and I love that. But I am getting out of the house more and like seeing people who are making things and like I just think that's so good, A, to support your local artists and people who are like working on things and putting themselves out there and figuring things out. Like I went to a work in progress show last night because a lot of people right now are practicing their stuff for Fringe, which is in August. So there's a lot of people like workshopping stuff or just testing it out here. So there's a lot to see in LA and I'm sure other places too. And I think it's
that's
just like
awesome.
really good for your mental health. Even like going to museums and just like it's good inspiration and it's good for the brain, I think, and the spirit.
Do you have any standouts that you've seen that you want to tell
Well,
other
I've
people
kind of
about?
basically just seen one but it's made me want to go out and see more. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I have
Yeah.
tickets to more. But so it's a new development of my, you know, I go through phases with this and also everything costs money and it's like I can't do it every single night, obviously, but like once a
Mm.
week. Um, like a lot of stuff is under $20 and it's just good, I think, to like get out, see what people are making. But I saw like a work in progress show last night from this funny comedian and just like exploring themes of it was like a personal I don't really want to like say what it was because I don't want anyone to steal this idea from her before she's puts it on. You know what I mean? Because it was like a work in progress show.
Okay, yeah.
But um I thought it was like a clever concept and it was like funny and it was just fun because like obviously not all the kinks had been worked out yet, but it's fun to watch somebody figuring it out and like wanting feedback
Yeah.
and um just like seeing all the different things they're trying and like not being afraid to try things, I think is good. And then obviously like I'm making this like song, not to make it about me, but yeah, like I have no idea how it'll be received or how it'll go or how it is, but I'm just gonna try it because why not? And I just think we should all be supporting each other more.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it's like you when you go to things like that, it like reminds you that there's like a community of
Yeah,
like people with similar kind of ideas and a
doing
mindset, and it
weird,
makes you feel like
different
less
stuff.
alone.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
And just like seeing stuff that's not made for like they're making it because it's what they want to make and they enjoy the process. Like
Mm,
I love seeing that kind of stuff and
yeah.
not like making something because that that's what they think the network is looking for or whatever. Because like the whole reason we want to be creative people is to get to do this stuff. So like it'd be nice to get to be paid for it. But any chance we have to make stuff, I think is a beautiful thing and something I want to do more of and participate in more and like see other people's stuff.
Good things
So
happen when you
yeah,
leave the house.
good. It's true. Good things do happen when you leave the house. Except not
I
to my friend. My friend was recently just mugged in a parking lot. It was so scary. She was parked like facing a wall, and then this car just like drove and parked behind her, kind of like blocking her in. Yeah.
no.
And then like went up to the window, smashed it, and grabbed her bag and left. Isn't that
What?
crazy? Yeah. Isn't that so scary?
That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
In Silver Lake, which is like that's it's a pretty safe neighborhood. That's where I live. Anyway, good things usually do happen when you leave the house, so don't let that deter you.
Yeah, that's what I have to keep reminding myself when I'm like so anxious. I'm like, it's just because I haven't
Haven't
left
left
the
the
house in
house.
two
Yeah.
days. As soon as I leave the house and I'm like in the sun, I'm like, wait, life isn't
Wow, life is
that.
good.
Yeah.
What else is new with you?
Um,
Or what'd you do this week besides attend your sister's birth?
oh, I didn't attend the birth,
Oh,
but I'm visiting the baby today for the
oh,
first
you haven't met it
time.
yet.
No, it was only yesterday. And I had work, obviously. So,
Kyle's
um,
sister's baby also was born like 2 weeks ago.
really? But is it a boy or girl?
Boy.
Another boy. And
And
I'm
she
going
already
to
had a
like
boy.
a
Yeah.
baby shower kind of thing today for my friend who's due in a few weeks,
Wow.
which is crazy. But this week, just been working and we're doing like a bit of a apartment zhuzh because we haven't like got a lot of our furniture. So, which is fun. Well, I'm on like Facebook Marketplace again, which is pretty hilarious.
Is
And
it?
And yeah, but I did make the mistake because I'm like selling things as well on Facebook Marketplace. I put up our mirror and it's like a freestanding mirror, right?
Oh, okay.
So I put up freestanding mirror. And so like
Oh, Frankie. They're like, great, I'll pick it up. Give me the
yeah,
time
and
and
like
place.
my phone just like started blowing up. And I'm like, honey, this mirror, everyone's wanting this. And then I got heaps of messages being like, just want to make sure this is free. I'm
What'd you
like,
do? Just
no.
delete it? I would
I
just delete
deleted
it.
the free bit and I just said mirror. Oh God. So now it's quietened down a bit.
Yeah, now they're like, oh, never mind.
Never mind. Yeah.
Bait
But
and
yeah, that's
switch.
kind of I did watch this really traumatic documentary. It came out in 2021 so I'm a bit behind the times. But it was about it. It was the scariest like crime documentary because of how much I couldn't see it happening. It was like this man who murdered his wife and two children,
Oh my
but
God.
because he met this girl and like wanted to be with her, so he thought the easiest thing to do was just to like
Kill his
kill
whole
them all.
family?
Yeah, and say that they
Jesus.
left. But like the wife was this like she would post absolutely everything to Facebook. Like there wasn't a single day that she wouldn't be posting like videos of her kids and like so it wasn't like there wasn't any footage from Netflix. It was all through her like Facebook and the
Whoa.
police interviews because there was just so much footage.
Whoa.
And I just like he just seemed like the a normal husband. Like it was so terrifying because of that reason. Like I was like, just one day he decided to do this.
Wow.
You can't trust anyone.
No. It's like, why don't you just leave the family? Oh no, it's
Yeah,
easier to just murder them all?
murder
What
them
goes
all.
through a fucking man's brain?
Yeah,
It's like the same reason that the number one cause of death for pregnant women is being murdered by the baby daddy, by the baby's father.
that's terrifying.
Because
Are
they're
you
like, oh,
sure
I don't want
that's
a child.
true?
So, yes, it was in
Oh
another documentary and I
my
then
God.
verified it. Isn't that crazy? It's like instead of just abandoning your family, you think the solution is to murder your wife and unborn child.
Yeah.
Like, they'll get by without you just fine.
Oh,
I
she was pregnant
promise.
too. She was pregnant. So two kids and or
And an
three
unborn
essentially
child.
kids. Yeah. It's
Well,
so
just
messed
adding to
up.
the statistic, I guess.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Um,
Is it because they don't want to pay child support or like,
no, it's like, and this is like why I think you should always date someone in their prime. Okay. This is my hot take. You should always date someone in their prime because also he started to
what do you mean by
get,
that?
I mean, he started to get fit, right? And fit and tanned. He started to get like he was working out every day and
Oh,
tan,
okay.
and then he's and became like quite good looking. Like not really, but for a suburban
Mhm.
man, like good
Mhm.
looking. And so then obviously he thought he could get someone younger and prettier and like you don't know someone truly until they are looking and feeling their best because I feel like that is when
They're
men
like, don't date
are
someone before they've had their
dangerous.
glow up.
Yes,
They will leave you.
exactly. Exactly. It's so
Uh,
true though, because
or just like don't let your partner get hotter. It's
yes,
one or
be
the
a
other.
feeder. Be a feeder and yeah.
Well, because also there's the whole like what is it called? Like girlfriend, is it like the girlfriend experience where like guys have a major glow up when they
Yes.
start dating someone?
Yes.
Is it called
New
that?
wardrobe and like I don't know what it's actually
That's
called,
something
but
else,
yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of
That's like the name of a movie or a show
yeah, you can like hire
about like
someone to like
hiring.
be a
Yeah.
girlfriend.
So I don't know what I'm talking about, but there's a term for it. And it definitely happened to that one couple from Love is Blind.
Oh,
Don't
I don't
remember
know
either
it.
of their names, but like he looks so much better now than he did on the show because she like dressed him better and got him a better haircut. Anywho, scary. I also watched a scary documentary. It was, you know how there's like worst ex ever, most
Yes.
for May ever. Now there's worst neighbor ever. So
Oh,
Kyle and I started watching one of those episodes. So depressing.
so depressing.
I
Tell me
had
which one because I've
nightmares.
seen it. Which one?
The one where the neighbor ended, I don't want to, the neighbor was like harassing them, throwing bricks through the window constantly.
Oh my God. Wait, is this the Trump supporter?
No, I don't
Oh,
think
that's not
there
that
were
one.
politics involved in this one.
Oh, okay.
It was just like a family living in a house, but they bought the house and this guy used to live there or something, or had some beef with the owner and was taking it out on them. And like the statistic was like that he threw a brick through the window at least 23 times or something. So
What? Okay,
eventually
no, I
they just
didn't
like
see
fully
this one.
boarded up the windows. Anyway, it
What?
has a really sad, tragic ending, which you pretty much know it's going that way from the beginning, but so I don't really feel like that's a spoiler. But just really, really depressing. And we finished it, and I turned to Kyle and I was like, I don't want to watch these shows anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you get to a point where it's like the world is already so dark, and then I'm watching
watching
these
this.
freaking documentaries that are so dark.
Yeah, because I watched that dark
Enough.
one by myself. And like it was in the dark. It was on a Sunday. It was last Sunday. It was during the day. Josh was at work and I didn't know what to do with myself. So I shut the curtains and I watched that documentary. And Josh
And then
came
you
home
finish
and
it
I
and you're
said,
just sitting there.
I came home and I said, Josh, I'm so depressed. He was like, of course you're depressed. Look what you just watched.
He's like,
He was like,
open
open
a
the
window,
blind.
open a blind.
I was like, no.
That was like I went into my friend's house who was producing this song for me, and she lives alone. And it was the middle of the day. It was like 2 p.m., a beautiful sunny day. I get to her apartment. Everything is like shuttered, like blinds shut, curtains drawn. And I was like, do you live like this, Maeve? Do you ever open these blinds? And she's like, no, should I? I'm like, yeah, let's get some sunshine in here.
Oh my God, that's me. It's just so easy to not do it. And
Don't I
then
know it?
also, I'm going through that like they're so addictive, those shows, especially like my the worst neighbor or whatever, because it's like 50 minutes and it's all adrenaline. And but you just feel like shit after you finish it. It's a full addiction.
Yeah, I know.
I
Because you
need to
just like,
stop.
what is it about? Ugh.
I know.
Yeah, I need to take a break. There's a new
Okay.
season of couples therapy out. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay. Is that also depressing or is it good?
No, 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 that's you've never seen it? It's like
No.
watching live therapy sessions, but they're kind of like cut to the important parts. So they
Oh yeah.
follow every season follows like four couples or something, and it's the same
Mm.
therapist. I don't actually know what her views are on everything, so I'm gonna walk back my support of that show until I look into that.
Okay. But you kind of want to do therapy, don't you? Not attend
Go to
it,
therapy?
but
Oh,
be a therapist. Do you find that interesting?
no, I don't want to be a therapist.
Oh, I thought you did.
I've said my backup plan is to
Psychology,
get
right?
yeah, like a PhD in psychology so that I can do research.
Right. But wouldn't you have to do that? Wouldn't you have to be interviewing people and like,
You don't have to be a therapist to do research psychology, to do like studies. Like I am more interested in developmental psychology. So like observing, like they've done so many studies on babies and toddlers to like figure out how the brain works and how they learn things. And I think that stuff is all really fascinating. I don't know exactly what area I'd want to go into, but I have no interest in being a therapist. That
oh,
sounds low key, like kind of awful. I feel like I would just be really depressed
yeah,
listening to other people's problems all day. No thanks. Also, it's
yeah.
just like every single person I know whose dreams haven't come true has been like, and now I'm becoming a therapist. And I'm like, okay, well,
Or a life coach.
clear
Mm.
that throat. Yeah, or a life coach, which is even more like, what's the training on that?
There is
Hmm.
no training. It's just put it in your bio.
And it's kind of like the like, but you didn't figure it out, so why would I trust
Yeah.
you?
Oh yeah, totally. It's like the girl on
That's kind of how
Real
I feel about
Housewives.
therapists now.
Yeah.
What, who in Real Housewives? What?
You know how she sells those
Which one?
online, the new one on Beverly Hills.
Oh, I haven't been watching Beverly Hills.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
She sells these online like PowerPoints about courses, how to become rich. But it's like she has become rich through selling those things. So it's like not real. It's like, what are you actually selling though? Like, because you're only rich from selling these. So it's a bit of a Ponzi scheme.
Right.
But like, I don't know
As
what a,
most of these things are.
I don't really know what a Ponzi scheme is.
But I'll use the term freely. Also, what's the difference between that and a pyramid scheme? Are those different things?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hmm.
But I think they're like
No way to
Tupperware
know.
parties. No, no
I
way
will
to
not be
know. We'll
looking that
never
up.
know. What do you think about the Taylor Swift wedding? I'm curious as a
Well, I'm like, what?
ex-New Yorker and having to like shut down multiple streets.
Yeah. And it's like, at what point, how is this for you? You're putting on a show. Did they, I have to assume they probably had a real wedding outside of that with just family and friends.
Yeah.
Because this was like a
I think
award
they are
show.
planning to do. Yeah, I think they are. That's what they're planning to do.
Maybe they just felt like this pressure of like everyone's waiting to see what big thing we're gonna do, so let's give them a show.
Yeah.
But it's like, why would you do so many concerts? Like Taylor Swift tours so much. It's like, don't you want a break, or do you just love it that much that you want your wedding to
She loves
include
it that
that?
much.
I guess that's what it is. So I
Yeah.
guess they found a way to make her wedding about what she loves.
Yeah.
So, you know what? I have no opinion on it.
Okay. Neutral. Noted.
What's your opinion?
No, I don't want to get hate.
Go ahead. Come on, we got to be a little controversial.
No, I think it's insane.
Yeah, I
Like,
think that's the normal response. I don't think you'll get hate
yeah,
for that.
it's too much.
Yeah, just kind of
Oh,
like sometimes when people do things like that, I'm like, what if that money was all put towards something good in the world?
yeah. I mean, they had to, did you see that they had to donate 26 million? They didn't have to, but donate 26 million to different charities
Right.
to offset the
Yeah.
amount of hate that they would get.
Yeah. And as they should. And that's
Yeah.
why it's like I won't lay into them too much, but it is kind of just like such a display of like whatever.
Yeah. So what annoying customer did you have?
I don't know if this is even worth getting into. I think I just need like to get out of the service industry ASAP because like I found myself just I was so annoyed with everyone. There's the bar I work at does like this girls only game night and people tip like shit during this night for some reason. Getting full dinners and like it's really annoying because like we're working pretty hard. Like there's only two bartenders and a manager on and like it's not even worth getting into, but like some people are just so bad at reading the room and have no observational skills or just like don't care. But like there's two bartenders, there's a line all the way through the room of people waiting to order. This person comes up to get food. It's two plates. That's it. Two plates and you have two hands. She goes, I can't take both of these myself. Can you follow me with one of them? And at
Oh
that
my
point,
God.
I'm like, do you not see like this line of people waiting to order? They're all waiting to order because they have to order before trivia starts so they don't miss the trivia questions. It was just easier not to have an argument, so I just silently picked up the plate, followed her. She was couldn't have been more inconveniently located. Get there, she has a circle of 10 friends. I'm like, you couldn't have just brought one of your friends up with you.
Oh my God. I would be
And her
furious.
attitude was like, it was like the attitude of like, you're not gonna help me. Like, please, like you can't, like, don't act like annoyed by this. And it's like, I would love to help you any other day. If there wasn't a line, absolutely. I wouldn't even wait for you to ask. I just like was baffled. I was like, are you really not seeing what's happening in front of you when you're asking me to worm my way through this crowd and then worm my way back while all of these people are waiting and there's this like 5 minute window before trivia starts? It was just insane. So we'll probably cut that because I don't know if I don't think anyone cares about that.
No, that's so frustrating. And I think it's like a common like experience for people. It's just like people just think that they're the center of the universe.
Yeah, what really bothers me just is people who can't read a room and who can't like observe what's going on. It's just like it gives entitled. It gives like I've never worked in the service industry nor ever known anybody who's worked in the service industry. Anyway, um
But like in those instances when that girl was being rude, I feel like it's almost like worth it for me to just be like, you're being ridiculous. No, you can take the plate yourself
I know I
and
had
not
half
get
a
a
mind to do
tip.
that. I mean, she'd already closed out.
What does that mean?
She'd already paid her bill.
Oh, yeah. Then like, would you ever just be like,
No, I honestly should have. I should have, but I was just kind of like, I don't want to speak to this person. Like, I
yeah,
was like, I honestly would rather just be silent and follow her with this stupid plate.
yeah, no, I get that.
But yeah, I think like it's also hard just because like it's not my only job too. So I'm just like exhausted physically. It's good for my mental health though to have a routine because like doing these things for money on like social media to me, it's so like, first of all, it's not uh like steady. So I can't rely on it as my only source of income. And also like it doesn't get me out of the house. It's like me shooting a video somewhere here, which I did just have one. And I thought it would be funny to have like make it kind of like, those like slumber party slow motion, like using a pillow and throwing it and having feathers come out. It was so messy. I like cut open a pillow, an old pillow that I was gonna throw out anyway. Oh my God, there's feathers everywhere. Like I haven't even
Oh,
finished cleaning it up. And it's like they're so light, obviously, because light is a feather, that like
yeah.
if you pick it up and don't hold on to it enough, it just like
It just
drifts
flies.
off. Yeah. And it's like if you breathe wrong, all of a sudden your hand is empty again. And I'm scared to vacuum it because I don't want to like clog up my vacuum. And unfortunately, I have carpet in the bedroom where I shot this. So it's just been a nightmare to clean up. And it was like all in the blanket too. And I was like, oh my God, how does anyone do these shoots?
Oh my
Obviously in like a
God.
studio where they can just like get probably like a industrial vacuum and get rid of it all. But so that's gonna be the rest of my afternoon when we're done
That's
cleaning
so funny.
feathers up.
So feathers are the new glitter. If someone's really, really
Truly,
annoys you, put feathers all through
I'm
their
gonna be finding
house.
feathers for like months because some of them are
Oh
so
my God.
small too.
Yeah, tiny, tiny, tiny little chickens.
Ugh. Taken from baby chickens. I honestly don't buy down usually. It was like such an old pillow. I don't even know if it was mine or Kyle's, but I mean I'm glad I had it for this video, but I would never buy that now. Wondered if they have to kill animals to get the feathers or if they just pluck it. I mean either way, that's awful, obviously.
Yeah.
So don't support uh that.
No.
Well I haven't caught up on Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed. Was this the finale?
Oh, well, I haven't seen it.
I haven't, yeah, I didn't either. Okay, so that'll be next week. But I did want to talk about the Valley really quick because I just watched this last episode and basically the major update was that Janet opens up about to Lala about how when she was younger she experienced sexual assault from some guy like when she was in high school or something. And so that is part of why it's really hard for her to A, apologize to Danny, which I don't think she should, and B, like for her to like even have any sympathy for like kind of why she won't let go of it. And it's like obviously like that does add another layer. And like I felt so bad for her when she was opening up about this because like it's clearly really hard for her and she clearly had a really horrible experience. But part of me is like, we like that isn't even needed to be on her side, you know? Like, yeah, that would definitely make it harder, but like Danny's actions on their own, even without the trauma, are bad enough. And like that needs to be called out. And I'm so sick of people defending him. And I'm just worried. I don't want anyone to kind of be like, oh, so that's why Janet won't let it go. Like that's why like Janet is like basically I don't want anyone thinking that like she's making things out to be worse about Danny than they actually are because that's not the case.
Yeah. And tell me again what happened.
Well, Danny like grabbed another person in their group's butt like when he got drunk. And it's not
Mm.
even just that event. I mean, that is bad, but he also just like he turns into like a weirdo when he drinks and I would be uncomfortable around him. Like he gets sexual and he gets like really weird and like really angry and defensive and like it almost felt like he was the one bringing it up left and right because he got drunk on his birthday and then his wife is like trying to like you can tell she's trying to like control what he says and manage the situation and like so she's constantly like inserting herself and like trying to like come over and like play ref and like stop him from saying more and like
Oh my God, that is like an absolute no
yeah.
for me in
And
a
Lala like
relationship. If
called her out.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't understand those people. Like, I don't want to that is such a good term, like play
Yeah.
ref.
Yeah. And it's
Well,
like if you are worried about what he's saying and you need to get in the middle of it and stop him and calm him down, then I'm sorry, but then yes, he does have a drinking problem. If he gets so
yeah.
drunk that you don't trust what is going to come out of his mouth or you don't trust how he's going to behave, that is a drinking problem. If
And
you
like,
feel the need to jump in like that.
yeah. And if you're like worried about what he's going to say, it's like, so you don't think that he's a good person
Yeah. And it's
that is
one
going
thing
to,
to like be looking out for your partner and be like, okay, you've had a little much drink. Like, I think you'll want to go to bed because I don't want you to say anything that you'll regret, you know? But this feels
mm,
more like she's afraid of what he's going to say.
yeah.
And he gets really combative and he's like, don't tell me to calm down, you know? And it's like,
Oh my God, that's so scary.
and she like spiraled and started crying to Kristen because it's like, well, yeah, because you're trying to control somebody and you can't control somebody. And you're embarrassed, but you don't want to admit it. And like, you feel so out of control because you can't control this man, but you shouldn't have to control your partner. Like,
Do
ideally, you
they
have a
have
partner
kids?
who, yeah, a lot of them. Four.
Really? That's probably why it's so hard. Because, like, would
Yeah.
she be able to support
That's
the
kind of what
kids
I was saying to
without
Kyle
him?
while we were watching. I'm like, it's got to be really hard to divorce someone. Like, if you think about it, like the marriage must have had to be horrific for you to actually get to the point of divorce.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard. There's so much to like separate
Yeah. And like the finances and everything. Oh, and like, the
with kids,
effect on the
especially. Yeah.
kids. And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, that's why I'm never having kids.
But yeah, that's why I'm never having kids also. I mean, that's part of it. I also just like, I think I'm a worrier and like, I would be so worried about things happening to my kid, especially as they get older and more independent. I'd be like, I don't want you to learn how to drive because that's scary.
Driving especially, but if I had like a little good-looking girl, I'd be
Oh,
terrified
yeah.
because it's like 1 in 3 experience some kind of sexual assault. It's just the odds aren't in their favor.
No.
That's what I'd be terrified of.
Yeah.
Do you share your location with Kyle?
Yeah, of course. Do you not with Josh?
No, I do.
Okay.
No, wait, no. I can see where he is, but he can't see where I am.
Why?
It's just a fun game I like to play.
You're like, you can't track me. I, for safety reasons, forced Kyle. I said, because she didn't share her location with anyone. And I said, you don't have to share it with me, but I need you to share it with somebody just in case, you know?
Yeah.
Like I think about things like car accidents or like if I don't know. I don't know. I just like think it's good to share it with somebody. But she shared it with me, but that was a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
I share my location with like anyone who asks for it though. But what has happened to me recently, it's happened multiple times now, is somebody will share their location with me, but it'll be like for a couple hours, but it won't say that. It'll just be like so and so shared their location. So then I share it back, obviously, because I'm not going to be a bitch. And
Oh.
then it's like so and so is no longer sharing their location a few hours later because they did the temporary one. I'm like, it should tell me that they did the temporary one so that I can just do the temporary one back.
So now there's so
So
many
now
people that
they're
have your location.
this happened with my neighbors when we first started to become friends. And then it just happened with another friend. I mean, thankfully my neighbor does now share indefinitely, but took a couple months for that to happen. And now I have this other friend and I'm like, well, I guess they'll just know where I am and I won't know where they are.
Oh my God.
Seems like a design flaw though. It should tell you
That is
if it's an
temporary.
indefinite share or not.
Totally.
Also, my
But
ex
I
and I
guess you
used to
could,
share location and now we just mysteriously don't. But I never got the notification that she stopped sharing. And I think she thinks I stopped sharing, according to our mutual friend. And I never actively did that because I didn't want her to get a notification
yeah.
because I was like not trying to have any contact, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know how that happened. Just magic of the universe. Or she's lying and she did unshare. I don't know.
But maybe you don't get a notification if someone unshares.
Yeah, maybe not. But wouldn't you see it in the chat? Because I definitely could see it in the chat when my friend stopped sharing a few hours after sharing.
Yeah, I guess
But maybe I'm just
because
like not looking in the chat. Oh, yeah, probably. I don't have anything against my ex. I just am not one of those people that remains friends with my ex. I kind of just like to cut contact, which is
yeah.
honestly how I think it should be.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's different in gay relationships though.
It's certainly a stereotype that lesbians stay friends with their exes. It's just not one that I've experienced. I mean, I'm like friendly. I am friends with like some people that I dated, but not that I was in like a long-term relationship with. I'd be open to it like now, like years later, like seeing if we could be friends, but it's also like why?
Yeah, why?
When you don't even live in the same place too. It's like it's one thing if you have like mutual friends and you have to get along.
Yeah.
I think about that
I
too
s-
with the Valley. It's like that would suck to have to like hang out and go on trips with your ex and their new partner all the time
yeah, that
and
would be
like
so
kind of
weird.
maintain a relationship with them.
But then also like I feel like once I'm over someone, like I'm over them. I don't,
Yeah, that's true. Same.
yeah, I'm like, that's your problem
Yeah,
now.
it's kind of funny. Like I'm like, how did I ever even date the people I dated, you know?
I reckon, oh my God, some of the people that I've dated, my like second boyfriend messaged me like maybe like a year ago now. Like, and he's got kids and stuff now. I'm like, what are you
Whoa.
doing?
Yeah, wait,
Don't.
is he single? Why was he messaging you?
He must have been. I didn't even open the
Ugh.
message. I was just
Yeah,
like,
good.
that would be the only reason.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like you don't need to talk to me. We have nothing in
yeah,
common.
yeah,
Like if Kyle and I ever broke up, I feel like we would have to figure out a way to be friends just because we have mutual friends, you know?
yeah.
But
But
hopefully that never
also, I did see
happens.
this thing like how do people have more than like three good friends?
Yeah, like really close ones, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I have
And
like really, really close friends that aren't friends that I talk to every single day. So like when I see them, it's like no time has passed.
yes, like friends that you message like during the week,
Yeah,
every
I
week.
only have like two or three of those.
Yeah. And I saw this thing where it was like I don't understand people like girls that have a massive friend group, like, with like 20 girls in it.
That's how I feel about group chats.
Yes.
Yeah. Like people who have
And
these massive friend group chats. I'm like, I have like a group chat with our neighbors and I have like a work group chat. That doesn't really count. Work stuff doesn't count. I have a group chat with our neighbors, which is just one other lesbian couple. And then I have a group chat. I don't have any group chats that are more than like four people.
mm,
And none of
yeah.
them are like ones that are constantly talking. I mean, I guess my neighbor one is, but like we all live in the same building.
Yeah.
So
And like
sometimes
how
it's
like
about
how do
like
you even
laundry.
keep up with that?
That one is easy because it's like usually about like, are we hanging out tonight? It's not like sharing like random
Conversations.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I have a high school one with two high school friends that will like be dormant for weeks and then a text will be sent. There's usually a purpose. It's not just to like shoot the shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
Every other group chat I've like left or like muted.
Yeah, same. Not that I
I mean, I
am
have a
in
family group chat.
many.
What were you saying though about like groups of female friends?
Oh, just
Okay.
that if like if girls are able to do that, then like a lot of them are like followers rather than
Mm,
like
that makes sense.
yeah, just like will like more agreeable. And but then again, like I do know someone with a big friend group, but there's so many issues within the group, but they pretend that everything's good. I know it's
Yeah, I
so
feel like so many of
weird.
those groups are like filled with drama, and I'm just like, I can't be bothered. Like, if I'm friends with you, I don't want to be talking badly about you behind your back because, like, what is the point?
No.
I'd rather just cut you out.
Yeah. And like you can never like just hang out with one friend because then like everyone's like, oh, why didn't I get an invite? Oh God, I would just hate that. That's why I don't have any friends.
And that's why I'm all of your friend. This whole thing was just a setup to plug this podcast that you're already listening to.
Have you seen there's something on TikTok at the moment called the Zara death pants?
Oh, what is
And
that?
these like long silky pants that all of these girls are like falling over in.
And
And so they're
dying?
uploading, not really hurting themselves though. But
So
there's
they're
like
calling them
hundreds
this
of girls, the Zara death,
because they're what, too wide at the bottom or something?
and they keep falling over. But there's like they're uploading footage of like them falling.
That's so funny.
I know, it's so good.
You should get a pair, see what happens.
Yeah, see if I can get a payout. We need to book a studio space when I come.
Yeah, that'd be so fun. Do a live pod.
Yeah. But a lot of those like studio spots are like you get the whole body. I don't like that. It should be at a desk, don't you think?
I mean, we could always zoom in. Like, we can probably choose how to frame it, but I do think we should be
Yeah.
sitting in chairs.
Yeah.
It could be the whole body, though. I feel like that's how most of them are. It's like these chairs, and they're sort of facing each other, and you have the mic. You don't like that. You just don't want
Yeah,
to show leg.
I just don't want to show leg. I
Just
don't.
wear some Zara Death pants. Get that wide leg going.
But
I
yeah.
it's so funny because so like before the show came out, I was at this comedy show, like just as a viewer, audience member. And at the beginning, they had this like fishbowl where they're like, tell us a secret or whatever,
Mm,
or write whatever you want on this piece of paper, or like a question or something, or reveal a secret, and we're gonna read them on stage. So it was after we had filmed Ultimatum, but it was before Ultimatum had come out. And so I was on a reality TV show and it ruined my life, but it hasn't come out yet, so I can't even talk about it. And then they read that one and they were like, okay, whoever wrote this knew what they were doing with that. And now since I've like connected with a lot of the comedians that were on that lineup, like
Oh,
now
that's
that the show's come out,
crazy. Oh my
which is so
God.
funny.
That's
Real
so
full
good.
circle moment.
Who's on the lineup on Sunday?
Maria Bamford is our headliner. Nori Reed, and then this sketch comedy group is doing
Oh,
two
cool.
sketches at the top. Pound Cakes Comedy. I think they're a UCB team. So that'll be fun. It'll be more like a variety show this month. I think it'll be a fun one though. Like I think it'll be good energy, high energy, hopefully.
Yeah.
And it's sold out, so hopefully everybody comes, or hopefully a lot of people come and get tickets at the door so that it like fills up, you know. Anything big happening for you this week?
I think I might get my Invisalign.
You have perfectly straight teeth.
They're ratty. Are you joking? I'm a rat. Look at that.
What are you talking about?
I'm a rat.
Your teeth are perfect. Don't change
No.
them.
Anything big for you coming up other than your shows and everything going on in your life?
I no, I just need to get through this week and weekend, and then I can like think straight and start working on something new. That was a lot. It's a lot to do two queer parties a month, a stand-up show, and have a bar job and be doing like I feel like it's just hard to stay organized sometimes.
It's massive.
But ultimately
You're
grateful
doing
to be
so
doing all this
well,
stuff. Thank you.
sweetie.
Doesn't really feel like it. Kyle has some fun new shirts out, so go check that out if you
Oh, what do they
want.
say?
Well, one of them you can't get because it says, "If loving my beautiful girlfriend makes me gay, then so be it." You could still get
I
it.
could
I
still
have a
get it.
coworker who's a man who is married to a woman but is bisexual, and he will sometimes wear to work a shirt that says, "I can't stop thinking gay thoughts" or something, or "I can't stop having gay thoughts."
Oh my God.
It was funny because like when I first started working there, he's like, "It's so funny how like now I feel like everyone who works here is queer." And I was like kind of confused because I'm like, I am literally the only one in a queer relationship. But I guess he's bisexual. One of the other guys is bisexual, but also with a woman. One of the girls is maybe bisexual, but with a man. I mean, she says she is bisexual, so
Whoa.
I believe her, I guess. And then the other two are straight, and then the two owners are straight. So I was kind of like, yeah, everybody's queer. Is that what we're going with? We're using that term pretty loosely, I guess, these days.
Wow. Where do you like land? Yeah.
I might have to cut all this. I don't want the bisexuals to get angry with me.
Yeah. Yeah. Where do you land when you're bisexual and you're like, it must be like really tricky to like find only one person because you're doubling the dating pool.
But like, you might still be picky, you know? Like,
Yeah, true. I mean,
you
it's
might be
still
like
hard to even
having the
find.
number of one gender and adding that to the other gender.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll cut this stuff. Oh my God, there's literally a feather in my hair. It's everywhere. And
It's a
also, it was
tiny
like,
one.
it was a mix of down and like fuzz. So, oh God, it was such a mess. Well, if there's nothing else, then let's wrap this up. Get the show on the road. I do have some gossip to tell you off pod.
Oh,
Sorry, listener.
excited.
One day I'll do a tell-all. All right, well, we'll talk to you next week. Have a good week, everyone. Bye.
Bye. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on things.
And please, we want to hear from you. So head to speakpipe.com/allofmyfriend to ask our advice. We can't wait to hear from you. Bye.